Greetings, family. I'm just jumping on for a second to share something with you. In 1 Thessalonians 5:18, it mentions, give thanks in all things in Christ Jesus, for this is the will of God concerning us. Okay? And I just thought about it. I wondered what situation he was in when he wrote this. And come to find out, he had started the church in Thessalonians and in Thessalonia, and he started this church, and he had met a lot of opposition, and in this opposition he had to flee. He had to flee that city because he had come up against a lot of people were coming up against him. So in doing that, he wrote, give thanks unto the Lord in all things, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God concerning you. And I thought, oh my goodness, how could you write something like that and you're going through so much and you just trying to share the good news? So I just thought about my life and the lives of other people and people that are going through, and I wanted to jump on here and just to encourage you. Even when Paul was probably at one of his lower moments in life, he said God laid it upon his heart to encourage himself and to tell himself, and I'm sure he was ministering not just to others, he was ministering also to himself, I'm going to give thanks, for this is the will of God. He said, I have to go on. I have to do what he has commissioned me and called me to do. Okay, yeah, they weren't trying to hear it, but I got to dust my feet off. I have to keep moving and do what the will of God for my life is. I can't be moved and stuck in situations and circumstances that are going on. And then I can't allow the enemy to take me on a roller coaster ride, just constantly having me in and out of my emotions. So listen, I'm just jumping on here to encourage you. Give thanks to God. I think in giving thanks to God, I believe he had to keep his eye on Jesus. He couldn't keep his eye on the situation because the situation looked dark, bleak. It didn't look good. He probably was thinking, well, how are these next people going to receive me? And they just didn't receive me. Oh my goodness. So I just want to share with you, you keep moving, you keep going. God has got you. Listen, you are hidden under the shadow of his wings. I don't care what it feels like. Listen, this is where, when you're going through things like this is where you don't run from the situation, you don't run from the circumstances, but what you do is you lean in. You press into Jesus. Listen, he will lift your head. He will give you the strength to keep moving. I just jumped on here to share that with you. You be blessed.